Hi, I'm Heidi McLaughlin. I'm the author of the new book, Kick Your Fear of Horses. I wrote this book as a result of being a former fearful rider, and I tell my story about how I overcame my fear, and now I want to share what I learned and what worked for me with you. Many people ask me what K.I.C.K stands for. It's an acronym that I put together just to kind of help you kind of go through your mind and remember that the first K stands for keep at it. This is not a quick fix. This is something that you really have to work at. It takes tenacity. It takes time, and I always tell people, don't give up, because it is possible. So remember, keep at it. The I in K.I.C.K stands for invest. You need to invest in a well-trained horse, good equipment, a lot of time, and a lot of energy. When I say a good or well-trained horse, it's not a good idea for someone with fear issues to try to get a horse, or to get a horse that's off the track, or a rescue horse, or a special needs horse, or a green horse. These horses typically require someone that has a lot of skill. Someone that's battling with fear typically does not have the skill to handle a horse like that, and is just asking for more frustration. I always say, the old saying, kick a gift horse in the mouth. Well, never kick a gift horse in the mouth, they say. In this case, yes, you do want to kick a gift horse in the mouth. It's not a good idea to get a special needs horse, because then who's going to rescue you? You want to get a really tried and true, well-trained, dead broke horse, and that's what you start to build your confidence with. So the other thing I say is good equipment. By that I mean you don't want some fly-by-night gimmick. You want tried and true. You want a very, very good saddle, a leather saddle. I say if you can't afford a new one, go out and find yourself a good used, nice, well broken in, handmade saddle, leather saddle. Maybe have to do a few little upgrades to it to get it back into shape. These saddles last years and years and years. It takes 5 years to break a saddle in. You got a 30-year-old saddle, it's just getting started. So that's actually a very good thing, to get a used saddle. I don't talk about bits. I'm not a trainer, but you want to find a good trainer. You do want to invest in good training, and you do want to invest a lot of your time. The C stands for courage. Now remember, fear is an emotion. Fear is a kind of a nasty emotion. It plants its seed, we water it, we nurture it, and we grow, and it grows, and it grows. And pretty soon, we've got ourselves a full-blown, out-of-proportion fear issue that needs to be put in perspective. So it takes courage, and courage is not an emotion. Courage is an action. And it takes you to muster up that courage, to have a chance to muster up courage and fight the fear. Be strong enough, find your courage to chop down that big fear tree that you nurtured and grew into a big, huge thing. So the courage, it takes courage to build confidence. The last K in K.I.C.K stands for knowledge. That is where we spend a lot of time in the book. Obviously, fear begins where knowledge ends. And the confidence you're looking for is found in knowledge. I tell people all the time that if you're in a situation where you become fearful, it's because you're not prepared for the situation that you're in. So what you need to do at that point is make sure that you find out what that hole is in your training. What is missing? Because if you're fearful, there's something missing in your training. There's a hole. So right then and there, when you become fearful, ask yourself, what is it that I don't know how to do that's making me feel vulnerable at this point? So along with that, there's a lot more great hints in this book. I interviewed several experts and personally asked them to give you their advice on how to overcome fear. The foreword was written by Chris Cox. There's advice from Stacy Westfall, Richard Winters, Dr. Robert Miller, Mike Kevel, just to name a few. And I also followed 3 women for a year on their journey of trying to overcome their fear. All 3 of them had very severe accidents. All 3 of them were successful in 1 year. People think that sounds like a long time. It took me 7 years, and I don't want it to take you that long. So that's why I wrote the book. You could use my methods, and I can help you. So please go to www.fearlessrider.com. Let me help you. Look at my schedule, see the clinics I do, and I hope that you become a fearless rider soon. Thank you.